Yo! Yeah, I'm gonna go live soon. Kermit, what's going on? Saffron, what's up? Shipashay, Wicked Ball. Welcome in, fellas. So, off the bat here, it's gonna do some split MF. If anybody, I know a lot of people at work, it's a Monday, I get it, but maybe you're off work over in Europe or Australia or the Philippines or wherever you're at. So I just got it set up for 3 people. So just a couple of people if you want to join. Phil12 and the password's QW. I'm gonna hit the pits, and if anybody else wants to hop to the other places, you know,
let's go.
or just do a little 3-man split MF game if anyone's interested and available. Wicked Ball coming in with a Twitch or a tier 1 sub for 18 months. 18 months, nice. Thank you so much, Wicked Ball. You Slayer. Appreciate you. Thank you. What's going on? Degenerate Cheney, Chicho, welcome in. Lawn Bear. Password QW. And yeah, I just have it set up for a 3-man, so just 2 other people. Windruid's usually not the greatest, like P8 / Slayer, you know what I mean? So looks like Stacks got in here, and see Totem. Wait, Sweet Snacks, unless that's you, Kermit. I thought it said Stacks at first. Must be. I think I seen you the other day off, right? So because of a situation or something. Marty, welcome in. Helrune. Yeah, that is Kermit saying appreciate. I thought so after I read it, and I was thinking about when we played before. I was like, wait a second, Snacks isn't Stacks. I had to put 2 and 2 together there. Savior Kid, welcome in. Ooh. We know this is 4 sockets with life. Yeah, we're like 5% there. About 5%. Oh, just got a fire druid going. El Jamador says nice. Time for some real grinding. Yeah, fire druid's not too shabby nowadays. Not too shabby. Am I miss? I think. There we go. Stone skin. That's taking a second or 2 longer. Guess I could bring out my wolves too, huh? 20 FCR, huh? Shape shifting though, unfortunate. Unfortunate. But still cool to get to 20. Plamin, what's going on there over on Twitch? Welcome in. Burritos has been following for the last 2 years. Appreciate you. Thanks for following the YouTube and watching the videos. Appreciate you. Let me clear this up first. Sometimes things take longer than it needs to because I'm not watching the screen here. Alright, I'm about done with this one. We're about to hop over to the next game. Let's go 1-3. I just have it set up right now for just a little three-person runs here, so forgot that was in there, I guess. I'll kind of keep the same, anyone else who opted in or newer, I'll keep the same 3 people unless we do 1 run and someone doesn't come back. And then I'll shout it out again to kind of fill it up if we don't have a full run. What is this? Oh yeah, I found another Geeds. Another Geeds. Let's it's one more magic, fine, whatever, we'll keep this one. Sure. Smolps, welcome in, and Josh as well. Welcome in. Sunil, I do have an enigma, yes. I finally broke down and went, you know what, I'll trade for the enigma. Because, I mean, finding high runes like Ja and Burr are so, like, just random luck. You can't really, you know, can't really count on finding that all the time, so... Oh, what? Holy moly.
Give me my new sticker already.
Uh-oh. Did I make a 48-month, badge? I might have to start thinking about that. I'll have to look into that. G-Stack's coming in with an insane 45 months of legendary Slayer. Shut up. He ain't one of those normal Slayers. No. He's a legendary Slayer. Appreciate you, G-Stacks. For the legend that you are. Welcome in, Raced. Welcome in. Oh, Biv, you were trying to get a whole, like a clan tag for the playthrough you're talking about? Gotcha. I did see a few people that were sweet this or that, but it also made it really hard. You almost got to put like the parentheses, you know, parentheses sweet. If we were going to plan something like that, but I'm not cool enough to have my own clan tag or anything. Not cool enough. Mensa, yeah, I actually, little known fact by some of my newer followers, subscribers, I completely switched my YouTube channel to only Project Diablo 2 when it came out. For about the first two, right up until the third season came out. And then, PD2, every season got, it was cool when it first came out, it got worse and worse and worse, and I stopped playing. So, that's my opinion, so I know some people don't agree with it, but that's my opinion on it. Any high runes since that Burr? No, I have not actually. No Vex, no Sir, no Zod, nope. Nope. So that's all you need in D2. You just need to get real lucky one time, and you're set. Hey, stop mana burning me, yo. All right, we'll hop to the next one here. Big Drew. What's up, Slayers? Hit that like button. Appreciate you. Yeah, make sure fellas hit that like button for me. I don't shout that out too often. Oh, and G-Stacks comes in with a gifted membership now too. Thank you so much, G-Stacks. You Slayer. Appreciate you. All right, strength dex, not too shabby. You got the 10 on there too, which I think, well, Barbs I think can usually get away with 5 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, still good. Strength dex, pretty good. Not that way. There it is. Jason Allen, first time catching you live. I want to say thanks for putting all the videos. The unlimited respec one. Yeah, that is pretty clutch. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks for watching, Jason. Appreciate you. How much MF you have? I think it was. I guess I'll check for you real quick. 214 at the moment, so an okay amount. A satisfactory amount, we'll call it. TA Games, any EU server problems for anyone else? I have heard from some other content creators and seeing them post like randomly that the EU servers like very frequently have problems. I don't know anything about it personally, but it's just from seeing other people say that, hey, we're having problems with the EU server for like, and I'm talking for like seasons and seasons in a row. So there very well could be like on and off problems with it even now, I think so. Ends up, Burvex snatched right up in front of you. Ooh, yeah, that's That's the part where if you're playing in full games. I actually made a video about that. Caught some flack from some people about not playing in full games like that. That you'll actually get. Sort of anecdotally, it was over the course of like 10 hours of not playing in games with people and 10 hours of playing in cast runs with people, that you'll get more stuff from just farming P1 than you will from full games if you're doing full like chaos games. But yeah, PD2 equals what? Yeah, I'm not a big PD2 fan there. Bam. Yes, Fam something Studios. You should have put some capital letters there so I can tell which words are where it starts and ends. You know, Famine Panchev Studios. But yeah, it's just not my thing. Oop, I'm gonna watch where I'm going here. Just forget those guys. Can't find high runes. Why game bad? All right, let's go. Get the next one here. Take a little drink. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling some H2O here. I got a sparkling water, but I'm just feeling some H2O. Favorite location / terror zones to farm? I mean, non-terrorized, probably the pits, and then, I mean, if I had to pick one that would be a good place to be terrorized, that can't be the same. So it begins. I do like the Stony Tombs quite a bit too for an unterrorized, to be honest. When terrorized, I don't know. A lot of the same stuff, to be honest, and then throw in the couple more that other people like too. You know, the like when Eldritch and Shanks are right there in terrorized, or just, you know, there's all kinds of the Talrash's tombs. I guess there's I don't have any like super crazy different takes on that front, I suppose. Saffron says he has problems all the time on the U servers, so I've heard that similar thing.
IND4 Astrion, Mangsong, Deathweb, and Tyrails in a single stream.
Tyrails. AI voice. Thank you so much for the $5, Balthazar. Ooh, appreciate you. Boy, I would take just one of those in the stream. The Tyrails. I mean, I'm still saying Tyrails. Can't stop, won't stop. Thank you for $5 once again. Yeah, that's some rare stuff right there. That's some rare stuff. Oop. Oven found High Lords, but you're liking your sorceress. Yeah, so it's a good one to trade though. A lot of different characters are looking for that one. Semi-rare item too, very useful. All right, that's just for my character. No good. Oh man, so you guys know how I say I never play video games except for Diablo 2 and when I'm streaming? I was blasting video games last night on a Sunday night. Just destroying Final Fantasy IX. Just destroyed it. Elegant played, meh. Was just kind of in the zone, you know. I was thinking about doing this or that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play like hours of this game tonight. That's what I did. Just hours. Good game. That's not true. Great game. Modelicious saying it's talking about the EU sounds like it's a big problem. Can't connect all the time. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have any first-hand experience, but I had heard from somebody in the EU kind of say that before. So it's strange that it's just that one server for whatever reason. Like, or what's the deal with it? You know? I wonder. Only slightly wonder. Josh has trouble getting through hell right now. It's a bunch of lightning immunes. Yeah, definitely. If you have a problem with lightning immunes, just run past them or teleport. Get a tele staff. Highly recommend. Stone skin. All right, we'll go to next tier. Final Fantasy 16 price is bananas. 16, huh? Huh. I guess maybe I didn't realize they were on 16. Or they put that out already, huh? I thought they were doing the 7 remake. And then I don't know what I thought, to be honest. Torkel died to Dolls in the Throne Room at 81 hardcore. Oof. Sorry to hear that. Rough. Just rough. Give me one quick. Almost got me. I almost just went and started talking with my mic still muted. Someone said 7 remake and 10 remake are their main focus. 10 remake, huh? I guess I don't know if I heard about that or I forgot. Krika, welcome in. Yeah, Windy, let's go. Good old Wind Druid. Oh, everything got wrecked. Holy moly. Glad they were taking the beating instead of me, huh? Good old Mithril Coil. Maybe we'll toss in the giveaway pile, I suppose. Saffron got his Fury Druid up and running. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All the pre-buffs are kind of annoying. Yeah, I kind of... Pre-buffs are a little lame on a lot of characters. It's almost like a... I don't know about necessary evil, but... Yeah, so, some builds are like that, where it's just like oppressively amount of pre-buffs. Those are ones I sometimes try to stay away from. I don't know. But then again, I still do like summon Necro, which takes like 6 minutes to like bring up all your skeletons and stuff. You're pretty much like Goku before the Frieza fight, you know, just... Nine episodes of just sitting there yelling and glowing. Seabot, welcome in. Corn's coming to Canada. Nice, nice. Good old Corn, huh? Oh! Nice. Good old Fire Skiller. We'll take that. Not helping me, but, you know. It's a good item. Says heard of 9 remake but not 10. You know, because I was playing 9, I looked something up and I had heard that the quote-unquote 9 remake thing was announced before the 7, or no, never mind, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind, I don't remember what I heard. Never mind, forget I said anything. Wait, I watched Dragon Ball Z? I mean, I did when I was like 12. I don't anymore. Saffron. Well, to be honest, I was probably 13 or 14, but still. Ray says likes watching D2, but playing some WoW right now. Nice. Yeah, WoW I never got into, but obviously a lot of the same people that like D2 like WoW and stuff, so. Kai fixed a ton of that, Phil. What got fixed there, Kermit? I must have missed what Kai or Kia fixed. We'll hop to 17 here. Dragon Ball Daima. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into none of the stuff that's lately, to say the least, but oh, Dragon Ball Z Kai was a remake. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think maybe either I'm confused or you were confused. I was talking about Final Fantasy remakes, but then I was just joking about how the pre-buffs for some builds are like Goku sitting there like increasing his power or whatever before the fights or whatever. I don't know. One of us is confused. I'm confused about which one of us is confused. Kitty. I don't have a cat camera. I don't have any pets. No. I don't believe in animal slaves personally. No animal slaves for me. Delirium in a pelt? Interesting. It's an option. I mean, is it the best possible thing? I mean, you end up with 5 NATO, right? You can get similar things in rare items. I don't remember what else all is on Delirium, if it's technically better than like a 5 NATO or a 6 NATO blue pelt or something, but I would say I usually never see people using Deliriums on Windruid, so I'd say it's probably not the best. But it could just be a holdover from before, when there was like a glitch with the there used to be a glitch with the Delirium thing where when you transform it would crash your game like 1 out of 5 times or something back in the day, so it could be a holdover from that situation. It's where people just still don't use it at all. Plus, yeah, morphing in general, then you'd have to put a point into the werewolf just to be able to transfer back out of it so you can actually do your stuff, so. I personally wouldn't want to, but right now I got a Jalal's is pretty good. There's a 5 NATO, and then there's like, yeah, in the chat here, Shaco's kind of a go-to good one there too. So. Oh, Kermit, I got you now about. Oh, maybe now I do know what you're talking about. Someone like re-edited the old shows and took out all the like where there was like entire episodes of just like nothingness. Chopped it down. The Kai edit. Interesting. Oh, it is official. Gotcha. Gotcha. What's it like to not live with pets? Well, I mean, I have a kid, so I still got that, but I was joking. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. We used to have a dog, and it had some conditions and died or whatever, and I was like, we're not getting another. I didn't want that pet, but I'm not like, I don't hate animals. I love animals, but I love animals, which is exactly why I would never purchase one that was force bred and then force it to live with me when it doesn't want to. You know what I mean? So. But that's just my take. Controversial take, I know, so. Controversial. People love buying animals and keeping them. For sure. Appreciate y'all joining me on this fine Monday. Don't forget the like button for me too on the stream. Fred, yo! Welcome in. Curlask, yo. I'll keep my turtle over having a kid, says Raced. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, a turtle's gonna be less work than having a kid, for sure. I like turtles. Do I play guitar? I do not. I tried to teach myself to play guitar for like a month or two back in the day, and that's the extent of my guitar playing abilities. So I know more about playing guitar than somebody who knows nothing about playing guitar. But that's the extent of it. But not much. A streamer doesn't believe pets are real. Tax cut. True story. Yeah, pets are a conspiracy for the government to just have these spies in your house, secretly reporting back to the government about all your doings. Pets spying on you. Birds, you know, birds aren't real. They're actually all birds are really just little drones that fly around, and they're a conspiracy just to spy on people. True story. Not made up at all. Joshua is a druid up here, level 31. When is a good level to respect the wind? Most people will rock the fire skills until they get to Act 4 of Nightmare. You could respect before then. But yeah, Act 4 of Nightmare is kind of the go-to. Like right at the beginning, because there's so many. That's when you start running into fire immunes, like for real. Not just one here and there, but like, it's a problem. Oh, so I see Slayer Saint there hit you with the info too already. Yeah, kind of the go-to for most people. There is no tin and tinfoil hats. Oh, Oh my gosh, that's actually true, right? Everyone's wearing aluminum hats and they don't even realize it. Doesn't help them at all. Unbelievable. I don't know why I've never thought of that before. That tinfoil hats aren't actually made of tin at all. Aluminum foil hats. Aluminium. This is a great place to gather good information, yeah. If you want to do your own research, come here. Yeah, the home of people who do their own research. AKA reject your reality and substitute my own. No good. No good. All right, let's hop to number 19. Aluminum Illuminati conspiracy? Hey, how about that? How do I like being the meme for single player in D2 community? What do you mean by that? I don't know. That I'm just known as the single player guy? I don't know. Fine with it. So we're only rocking P3 games here, Pickle, at the moment. Wind Druid, I don't enjoy Wind Druid on like P8 and stuff, so it just doesn't feel the greatest in my opinion. Wind Druid is good, but in my opinion, it ain't that good. Spider Forest. I may... What time we got here? The kids don't have school right now, so they're just here. I don't have to go pick my daughter up from school, so I could stream straight through till 4, maybe even a little past 4. Trying to decide if I want to keep doing the pits here, or I could host chaos games. Here, I'll throw it out there. It's an unofficial poll. I'm not going to do like an actual go vote. Are there like 4 or 5 more people that would want to do to run chaos? Or really, we could run chaos, and even a couple people could go off and magic find on their own if they wanted to. I don't really care. But is there like 5 more people that want to like be in a game with us here? Pickle said he would be down for chaos. All right. Afternoon. Oh yeah. Let's see where we're here. YouTube bug. Oh, I was about to ban you, Fred, too, for spam. No, actually, I get so far behind I can't keep up here. Oh, never mind. I wish I hadn't read it now. Never mind, Fred. See, Square spends all the Final Fantasy X setting up the prequel, then makes a sequel. I guess I don't know the personally I didn't even play through much of 10. 10 was, I don't know, I got like several hours into it and I didn't play the game at all, and I was like, okay, there's no gameplay here, it's just a really long movie. I think one time I might have, the first time I played it, I only had I had a few hours to play it before I could decide if I wanted to go buy it. I played it for like 3 hours and I didn't do any gameplay. It was all just video at the beginning of the game. So I never got it. And then years later I borrowed it from somebody. and I probably played for like 15 hours, and there was almost no gameplay, and I was like, okay, I didn't realize literally the entire game is no gameplay. So yeah, I guess anything kind of about 10 I don't really know a whole lot about. Sound like a few people would be down for chaos, so as soon as I finish up this run, the next game, it's fill 19, the next game's gonna be fill 20, and I'll change the thing to allow as many people, like, to be full games at that point. I'll tell you the password after I get in that game. So we'll do like an hour-ish of hosting chaos, and we'll see. I haven't looked yet what the next terror zone is, so maybe the next terror zone is something super cool or something. Super cool. 0 keys the whole time. Ouch. Must be running Neelathak, I'm guessing, huh? Neelathak. I don't know, the summoner's I'm pretty unlucky there too. So all right, so let's go 20, and I'll need to change this to 8. Create that. Talrash's next. Ooh. My character's real bad in Tal's tombs though. Real bad. Oh yeah, the summoner, yeah, for sure. So for running chaos, or if anyone wants to go off and split MF on their own too, they can. So fill 20. The password is QW. QW. Ooh. Some good H2O. 10 max, 12 FHR attack rating Mutu. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, the max damage charms, I do casters all the time, so I always I look at them, they're like, ooh, this is cool, and then I never use them. Password QW. Looks like it filled up super quick though. Super quick. The only thing about this is everyone's gonna be way stronger than me. But that's alright. Sure. Guess I'll grab a Thel rune, why not? Modelicious Sarune from Stony. Nice. Congrats on that. Yeah, Tal's Tomb's next pretty wild. Gold Magic Find. Always good for a like button destruction. Appreciate you. Yeah, don't forget. Make sure you all hit that like button for me. Might hit the replay. Sounds good. Nothing wrong with that. Appreciate you, Gold Magic Mine. Another. Huh. Oh, so I'm asking a favor of the on Twitch of just somebody. Not everybody has to do it, but on Twitch, I changed a setting. Let me know the next time somebody gets an ad and how long that ad is, okay? I don't need everybody, but just whoever is the next time that somebody gets an ad. Let me know when it is that you get the ad, and then let me know how long it is. If it's like one of the 1 minute, or if it's a crazy 3 minute or something like that. Oh, what's up? You're hungry. I mean, what are you thinking about getting? You just want to do Cheez-Its? Sure. Well, 21. Yeah, Marty, we've been trying. People have been gifting memberships. YouTube just, something happened with your account. It got flagged of like, you got that membership the one time, and then it's like, oh, he'll actually get his memberships himself, so he doesn't need to be gifted them anymore, or something like that. Yes, I don't need those. 30-second DoorDash ad. All right, Appreciate you. Yeah, I might ask that from time to time. Not again today, but maybe in the future. I've been trying to... Twitch ads are a disaster. I've been trying to decide what I want to do about ads on Twitch. The pretty much the pluses and minuses to each side of whatever. So yeah, no, I get your tax cut. Yep, that's kind of what I'm attempting to fiddle around with some stuff to see what I can do and what's going to be more beneficial for all parties involved, we'll say. All parties involved. Yeah, Twitch kind of... Yeah, I'll have to see exactly what goes down here. Well, at least if you guys just got a 15-second, 30-second, that's tolerable. Nothing makes me click off a stream more than when all of a sudden Twitch pops up with like 3 minutes of unskippable ads. Like, what? 3 straight minutes? Like, why would I wait through this? No offense. But you can always become a Twitch sub though, right? That's the idea. Twitch... Yeah, so but I'm going to be trying some new things over on Twitch anyways to see what's up with what some different shifting settings around and stuff like that. So, but anyways, DMC says he gets ads at home, but not when he's at work. Interesting. Different browsers, perhaps you say? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how well different ad blocks work on different things and blah, 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 this and that, you know what I mean? So... Stone skin. It's illegal. Cheez-Its are goated for single player. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, I was talking to my kiddo. You know how kids are. Wait, it's been 30 minutes since you ate an entire meal? You ate an entire 1 pound box of noodles, and it's been 10 minutes, so you're starving again, of course? You're not going to survive? You're so starving? DMC says you've seen ads now. Oh, so you have YouTube and Twitch up, DMC, you're saying? Gotcha. Yeah, it probably is, to be honest. I know how these things are. My phone's probably listening to me, the computer. $23. Jeezy, what's going on? Yo, yo! Oh my gosh, straight trolling over here. Jeezy said, I officially converted him to well done steaks. Ooh. I actually had some well done Swedish meatballs the other day. Like, Swedish meatballs, just one of those things I don't like. I don't like those medium rare, personally. Do y'all eat your Swedish meatballs medium rare?
I still need to finish my budget bar and Act 5 Mercville. 4 last wishes.
Oh boy, 4 last wishes. Let's go. That's a goated build right there. Thank you for the $5. Also, Balthazar. Appreciate you. 4 last wishes, man. Now that's a true Chad right there. True Chad. Gotcha. All right. I see you guys are still getting quite a few ads there on Twitch. I'll have to. Maybe I'll next time I stream, I'll see what's up. I think on Twitch too, when you change the settings for things like that, they might take 24 hours to like take effect, possibly as well. So I'll wait another stream or two and see if my settings changes are working more better. Too budget friendly, Charcy. Right? Only 4 last wishes? Boy, didn't know you were a broke boy. You people. Ooh, increase attack speed. Ad feed streamers though? Yeah, to a point. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I'm gonna be honest. If having Twitch ads, if having ads on Twitch in my stream made me 100K a year, I would not even be questioning it. I'd be like, plug those motherfuckers in there. But when it makes almost no money and it bugs people and like watching it makes the stream worse to watch, then it's like, well, do I want to not make any like revenue and also punish the viewers? You know what I mean? Phil confirmed 100K a year on ads. Right, just confirmed. No, I can quite promise you, I have never in my entire life made 100K in a year, no matter what I've ever done. I can quite promise you that. I ain't going deep into my finances, but I can promise you that. Taxka said GGM explained he runs ads late at night when most people are just lurking. Interesting. Like intentionally stream at night when you know people are just gonna open the stream just to kind of support you and not watch, and then run a bunch of ads at night when you're just like playing and grinding. Boy, he's playing some 4D chess there. Jeez, that's some legit stuff. I can appreciate that. Yeah, Totem, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. I know you can put, I don't know if you can put pre-roll ads on Twitch while also not having mid-roll ads on as well. You might be able to. I'm not saying you can't. I have to look into it more. I'm less familiar with Twitch than I am with YouTube, so. Modelicious saying, he is sweet as she can confirm you're not supposed to eat meatballs medium rare. It's just like meatball tartare. It's completely normal. I'm joking. All parts of this is a joke. Every part of this is a joke. Yeah, I guess I know how to navigate the Twitch stuff. I don't know all the ad settings possible and things like along those lines, I guess. 25. All right. Yeah. GGM finding all the metas. I guess so. Hello. Just make 100 accounts and then log into your own thing and just watch your own streams and run a bunch of ads. That's what I should do. No, on YouTube they'd catch you doing that. They don't pay you for it. I've already, not that I've tried it, but I've heard gimmicks and seen things like that, you know. But I could see Twitch not being good at controlling things like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, Kermit says I trust, but I'm not eating ground beef their ground beef mid-rare. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Meatball tartare. We're making it a thing. Phil 100K night stream coming soon. Boy, it's going to be years before I'm 100K here. Many years, I guess, if I'm going at the same speed, which with no other like hype events coming to D2R, it's going to be a while. If I get rid of Ozempic ads, you're going to unsubscribe? Uh-oh. Give me that. D2RR. Ooh, it's going to be huge. Oh, Kermit's got to actually go. Kermit's got to get to work. All right, peace out, Kermit. Have a good day. Matt Bo. I don't want it. One of you guys can have it if you want it. 26. Oh yeah, Corey, for sure. Yeah, cook the meatballs in the sauce. Yeah, don't you fry them up? I'm not a meaty ball expert, but don't you fry them up first and then you kind of like cook them in the sauce? T strokes, nice. What am I doing? I want to just buy some of these. Thank you.
This is yours. Thanks.
Ooh, we can go ahead and craft up a amulet now. I guess I had one before too, huh? Boom. Perfect. Oh. How nasty is I crafted this one? But this one's got some lightning and poison, and we'll throw it in the giveaway side. If no one wants it, no one wants it, I guess. Cooking the sauce for hours. Yeah, I guess I've never made actually made it myself. My wife works a few different type of like catering jobs or whatever, kind of sort of randomly, sort of consistently. Hard to explain, but you know, whatever food the people don't eat, she packages up, and that's what I eat. So I had meatballs and mashed potatoes and I don't know, I guess you call it mastacholi the last couple days. Just like, you know, red sauce, like spaghetti sauce with that kind of noodle or whatever. Oh, what are they doing? Why does Wind Druid blow so hard? Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, people's definition of bad is completely different things, I guess. Like, I'm clearing these guys. Like not as good as a Hammerden isn't my definition of absolutely blows. Like, I mean, it's doing a little bit. See, took him out. You know, I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I personally, very much prefer that not every build is the same, you know. If everybody wants to where like there's every season there's a new broken build, and then beyond that all the builds, like it doesn't matter what you play. I mean, people can play Diablo 4 for that, you know. I would personally would rather have it to where some builds are better than others, and then you can decide what you want to play. Do you want to challenge yourself? Do you want to, you know, just play the easy heart strong build, or you know, these ones are more powerful for this one's good for that. So that's what even though some people complain about something like, you know, Wind Druid stinks, it's not as good as the others. I don't view that as a bad thing. I think it's secretly a good thing. Let's go 27. By the way, there's some open spots in the game if anyone wants to join up. Bill 27. Password is QW. Yeah, in that case, everybody play Mosaic, right? Mosaic. Ooh, my fave. that fermented fish. Yeah, Fred, I don't remember what that's called. Because, yeah, there's, you know, in the United States, there's pockets of different, I don't know if you call it ethnicities or people that move from different countries or whatever. There's, somewhere in, like, Minnesota, I think it is, that eats all that fermented cod or whatever it is. And I don't remember what it's called. But it's supposed to be one of the worst tasting foods ever, though. Like, it just tastes like rotten fish. Supposedly. Lutefisk? Oh, yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. Maybe. Oh, someone else says surströmming. Maybe that's like the official Swedish name for it. Or they could be two different things too, of course. They could be two different fermented fish meats. Very well could be. Give me that. Balthazar says, Cyclone armor's awesome, but the tornadoes miss all the time. Yeah, they do have an awkward use or whatever you call it. Yeah, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. Oh, so Jeezy says the two fermented fishes we're talking about. One's Norway and one's Swedish. Okay. That checks out. I mean, you know, they are like touching, like they literally could be like, you could throw a baseball from Sweden and hit a Norwegian in the head. So it's, you know. Let's see. Yeah. Well, all three of them are touching at some point, even though I forget which one's Norway, Sweden. I forget which one's which. But either way, the two touch at the top too. So here, give me one quick second. My doorbell just rang for some reason. Ugh. Yeah, boy. All right, my apologies. Just the power company gonna trim our trees again. I swear, like every year they trim our trees again. It's real annoying. But anyways, gosh dang it. I just bumped the pairing mode on my headset. So now my headphones are silent. The one thing I don't like about these headphones, in order to get them to work right, like, you have to hit all these different settings if they ever, like, disconnect like they just did. Gosh dang it. Because I accidentally bumped the pairing mode, so now I'm gonna have to get up and go hit the pairing mode button on the dongle that's plugged into the back of the computer. So annoying. Like, you're better off just turning the headphones off, turning them back on, to be honest. $29. Come on. Gosh dang it, there's still a blink. Hold on. Oh, Bit coming in with a legendary Slayership. Ooh. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Gosh dang it. Just a joke. There we go. Anyways, my apologies. Between the someone ringing the doorbell, had to go check on that. My headphones breaking. That's the one thing I didn't really think about, how annoying it is to use wireless headsets. They just, if you bump, literally if I just barely touch that on accident, the pairing button, it instantly starts trying to pair again, and I have to repair it every time I touch it. It's incredibly annoying. Sullen said he's seen on Reddit they were trying to troll and just convince everybody that Norway was a fake country. Boy, I could see a lot of people falling for that too. A lot of people. Curlass says he hates having to be on a computer. He can't resub from an iPad. Yeah, Apple is really shady about that kind of stuff. Go to 30. It's like on so that's on Twitch you're talking about there, Curlask, right? So on YouTube you have to go to your internet browser.
Joseph 3982.
It's real annoying how Apple is, so.
Super chat. Just made it to hell on HC. Any advice for dealing with the jump in difficulty? Character is having trouble even hitting anything. I'm level 75 Amazon.
So you're an Amazon on hardcore. Which if you're having trouble hitting anything, what type of build are you? Are you like Lightning Fury? Are you like Jab Amazon, or your Boa, I'm guessing? Because if you're not hitting anything, it means you're gonna need more attack rating, right? But yeah, if you're going physical Boa, hardcore playthrough, I have never done a full physical Boa playthrough of any kind because it sounds like a disaster in my opinion. So, like, it sounds incredibly hard. So, I guess I can't give you great advice, but beyond, like, Poison Jab and Lightning. See, Poison Jab and Lightning, well, those skills both definitely hit stuff. Like, you can't miss with elemental damage like that. Unless you just mean everything's immune to lightning and you aren't dealing any damage. So this, I don't generally play hardcore, so if this doesn't sound like applicable advice, then don't listen to it, I suppose. But if I was running like Lightning Fury Javazan on a playthrough, I would, and you're level 75, I would just run past everything I could until I got to a spot where I absolutely had to fight stuff. So for Act 1 in Hell, I would pretty much just run through the entire game until I got to And I mean, there's definitely places, because it's hardcore, you're gonna have to play it safer. Probably the underground passage and stuff like that can get dangerous, but all the above ground stuff, I would just run down the path that you got to the next place, you know, stuff like that. On the way down to Andariel in Act 1, you'd have to kill some stuff along the way to kind of keep yourself safe, because, you know, it's not as open as the above ground stuff. And then as you're moving on, it's just going to be a lot slower playthrough. But yeah, Poison Jab and Lightning Fury. Yeah, I'm not going to have a ton of great hardcore advice, because I just don't do it. I super don't enjoy hardcore plays, so that's just me. Sorry if that's not the best advice, Joseph, but... So, thank you for the $5 super chat also, by the way. Ooh. Let me just go back over. I feel like I was missing a million comments, because we had Legendary Slayer Bit up here a minute ago. Doesn't say how long it was for. I feel like that's a long time. You got the bald head up there for the icon, so... Gotta be at least 3 years then, right? Gotta be at least. Fred's hammering some of them dad jokes today. Amazon has very little trouble. Just can't hit delivery dates. Decoy. There you go. Good call. Good advice on that one, Slayer Saint. Decoy can help you out a ton. 31. Kent, Burr, Low Ohm, and Griffins all on single player this week. Ooh. That's crazy. Dwin Bar, yo, yo, yo. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't order too many things on Amazon Prime, really. I mean, I do once in a while. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not some person who's completely, you know, anti-Amazon. I'm never touching it. I'm making a moral stance here, but I just don't buy a lot of things, really. It's the real thing, so. 34 months, you say, huh? Your card lapsed, so you had to get a new card? Gotcha. No good. Look at all that damage. Look at that. So I was thinking, I think I already picked my next build for next season. I think I'm going with a Necromancer again. Is Zeus a flashbang? Are you talking like Corpse Explosion? 2, 4. We do only have 6 people in here. We do have room for one more person if anyone is interested. So, Phil 31. Password is QW. QW. I don't want a cracked salad. Get out of here. Ah, they're missing. Poison Dagger Necro. Yeah, that's what I was planning. That's what I was planning on. Yeah, I was just thinking about doing Necro. Necro's pretty good budget, and then is even more gooder later. Oh, mosaic. No, yeah, no mosaics. I thought that was, yeah, no. Illegal. Phase Blade, Azarath. Oh, well, lightsaber. 150. I think that's anti-perfect too, huh? On the ED anyways, I think. Ken says hasn't found a burr since '09. Come on, 45 life skiller. Not curses. Come on. Oh. No one wants to teleport? I got her. Make me do all the work. No, I guess I'm not killing anything, so I might as well teleport out, huh? Might as well. Oh, Fred. He's going to donate 10K when he wins the lottery and make me play Mosaic to 99. I would accept those terms. I mean, imagine the quality of welding mask I could get for $10,000, so. I would only go half blind by playing Mosaic with the most expensive welding mask you can get. See, I never want to agree though that if someone did that, I would definitely play, because the thing that I'm afraid of is that somebody would actually do it. Somebody would send me 10K and then like lose their house and go broke and their wife divorces them because they don't have the money. You know what I mean? I never want to fully commit to doing those things, but I mean, come on, I totally would, but. Not a paid sponsorship, says Fred. It should be. Talk to them, get them to sponsor me. Izu TJ said he found a burr the day before yesterday. Nice. Congrats on that. I need to snag another burr here pretty soon, huh? That's what I need. Ooh, can you teleport? Oh, did we miss something? Man, what would these people do without me? I gotta teleport out and hit the seals that they forgot. I gotta teleport out here. Bunch of people in the game shouting out their rune finds as of late. Another legendary wind druid. Love to see it. Let's go Phil 33. It looks like we do have another open spot in here, so if anyone is interested, Phil 33 with the password of QW. Jesse, any good finds today? Nothing insane, that's for sure, but Dongo, Fire Skiller, Gold Find. So, just some little stuff like that. Nothing crazy. Griffin's in the pits. Pits is goated. There's no better place than the pits for finding cool stuff, because some monsters are so weak. This is something I didn't realize until I looked it up after I found Griffins in the Pits a season or two ago. So a Griffins in the Pits can actually drop from like any monster in the Pits. It doesn't even have to be a champion or elite. Griffins is like a much lower level item than I realized. Because I found my, it was an almost perfect Griffins too with my faux pally season or two ago. Just off of a random carver in the Pits. Random carver. Yeah, super cool. Eclipse viewing glasses? I don't know what that means, Fred. Oh, Eclipse viewing glasses. I was like, I thought the brand was Eclipse. But you mean like a natural, like in nature eclipse. I'll pick up chilling down. Sun staring glasses. Could do that. Just make my own, just like the cardboard with the little slit in them. That reminds me back when I worked in the metal fab shop, that there was an eclipse going on, and everybody would just walk outside with their welding masks on and looking up at it. Oh yeah, it's like 3/4 of the way, but really it's kind of crazy. I mean, not that crazy, but only a tiny bit crazy. When there's an eclipse and the sun is like 3/4 of the way covered by the moon, it doesn't get it's not any darker outside yet, but it gets like a lot colder. But the sun's like so bright that, like on the ground, it still looks the same brightness, this like the sunshine. So you're like, ah man, it feels like it's like way colder. 2014, wow, Kent. That's a good roll. We don't go outside, do we? That's a good point. A good point. What is this doing here? Oh yeah, in case I wanted to use that. We got another Ral rune. Let's go. Guaranteed goated amulet right here. Boom. Well, no one wants two to curses, so we'll toss that one out, I guess. Oh, Chow runes, huh? I do need to re-roll. Maybe we'll do that actually. I might re-roll my spirit coming up here in the near future, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe even though it's not my Windroad is shockingly bad in Talrash's Tombs. Maybe I'll host it anyways. Maybe I'll host some games for it anyways, so I can steal all your guys' drops. Just kidding. Just joking. Kinda. No, I just figured maybe I'd host some games anyways for you peeps. I know sometimes people talk about it's hard finding good games to, you know, blast with other slayers for experience, so. Also, I could just play by myself all the time, right? Wait a second. Ah! There we go. Get him. S tier speed right there. Make sure, fellas there on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button for me, by the way. I just want to specify too, I'm not asking, I'm telling you, you have to. You will be fired if you don't hit the like button. Fired. Countess and time for a walk. Sounds pretty cool, Saffron. Enjoy the walk. Yeah, I did a bunch of leg-based cardio today, so that's why I'm not walking on stream, so. Usually I would do the walkie walk, right? With my under the desk treadmill. But, you know, I did, how much did I do? Maybe nothing crazy, but it's probably like 80 flights of stairs on the stair climber, and then a reasonable incline walk for like a half hour at the gym. I really just went to the gym because my daughter wanted to go. I was like, I don't want to. My legs are sore from doing squats yesterday and doing a full leg day yesterday, and then I didn't want to do upper body stuff because I hurt my neck stretching. I woke up in the morning and yawned. It was like, my neck, That's what happened yesterday morning, so legit. I kid you not. So. I don't know, Savior. We'll have to see. I don't have a crazy reaction planned yet, so I'm not sure. I'll start thinking of something to do. I find Tyro's Might, I hop up and just do a completely choreographed dance and stuff. Like, no, this is completely not planned. I've got like maracas here and like a cymbal or whatever you call it. What's the thing called with all the tambourine and stuff? I finally found Tyro's Might. Bing, 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 bing. Like, no, this is completely spur of the moment, legit reaction. I promise. I actually kind of did think about doing that one time, but not that exactly. But what I was thinking about doing is I was gonna have an old keyboard that I would leave sitting right in front of my actual keyboard, and when I found it, I would just be like, yeah, boom, and just like shatter my keyboard over my knee or something, just like shatter it in half, buttons go flying everywhere. Be good for the clip, right? But let's see, 3 to Thunderstorm War Staff, good for call to arms. I don't know if that would be something people would do. I probably wouldn't, but I don't know if other people under what circumstance they would consider doing that, if they would. So yeah, I guess I'll just say that I would never do that for myself and use the runes in that manner for sure. Maybe if it was like 3 to Energy Shield, 3 to Thunderstorm, like 3 to Chilling Armor or something like that, maybe. But yeah, someone said over here in the game that people want Energy Shield. So, but yeah, I think I'd rather have Call to Arms Spirit rather than Call to Arms in a with the extra, yeah. But G-Stack's up here a minute ago. I was getting way behind these comments, my bad. Beginning of cardio day. Yeah, I think I might want to start doing more cardio here in a I find cardio way easier to do than lifting heavy weights nowadays. Because like if I lift real heavy, like unless I can literally go to the gym every single day and I never have to do yard work or anything around the house, like I'm sore for like multiple days in a row after I ever lift nowadays. So it's like just a disaster. It does eventually go away, but it's like I can never be consistent enough. Like I always like get sick and then I can't go to the gym for like 10 days, and then when I go back I'm all sore again, and then I work out for like a month and a half or 2 months straight to make the soreness go away. When I'm done working out, like I recover fast enough to not be super sore, and then like my daughter's real sick, so I can't go to the gym because my daughter's sick now and I can't take her with me. And then like I'll sleep or I'll yawn wrong. Like literally yesterday I woke up in the morning, I yawned wrong, and now my neck hurts and I can't lift. And who knows if it's gonna be, am I gonna be fine tomorrow? The day after that? It's gonna be 2 more weeks? I don't know. Am I going to go back too early and re-injure my neck again because I yawned wrong the other day? So that's the thing with cardio. You can just do it every day and you're fine. Maybe once in a while I'll need like one rest day because maybe I'm just doing too much. But yeah, old people like me. Favorite metal band? Now I don't like, sometimes this question I don't like just because then people are like, not you necessarily, but they'll be like, well, actually, Phil, that's not metal, that's actually post-hardcore, you know, stuff like that. So, but for in that genre of music, the people I listen to the most, nothing insanely new, but I do really like. The other day I popped in the Atreyu CD. I really like Motionless in White for a slightly newer band, not brand new by any means, but slightly newer band. Silverstein, love me some old school Silverstein emo stuff. Ooh, so yeah, I just want to throw that specifier in there about the genres, because yeah, the number of times people have asked me what's my favorite metal band, and then I'll say like Motionless in White, and people are like, well, actually, you know what I'm saying? Fallen in Reverse is another one I mentioned. Yeah, I haven't been listening to them as much anymore. I mean, I still do. I'm not gonna say that I don't, but I feel like Falling in Reverse, like, they don't really, I don't know. They more like put out singles now. And I don't know what it is. Something about bands that only put out singles, I don't really like that as much anymore. I like albums, you know what I mean? I don't know. We got a few open spots in here too, by the way. If anybody wants to join up, Phil37 password is QW. If anyone wants to join up. Yeah, my favorite metal, it's probably like, I don't know, it's probably like Dierks Bentley, and then Shania Twain is like right there too, though. So I don't really, you know, they're okay, you know. That's kind of my stuff, my thing. Oops. I did not mean to click on my own portal here. Don't tell me what metal is and isn't. I don't really know. Modelicious, I don't really know anything about him, to be honest. I've heard the name, but I don't really know anything. Sabaton, I've seen it before. People ask me about it all the time, but I don't really know anything about it. Boy, come on. No mosaic. Come on, no mosaic. Sorry. I forgot to say, there's no mosaic allowed in here, fellas. Come on. Yeah, man. I don't need to be blinded. My bad for not specifying that, but how about Taylor Swift? What's she gonna do? I have to listen to Taylor Swift all the time because, of course, daughter loves Taylor Swift. So... a lot of Shania fans up in the chat here. Okay, unexpected, but you know. Almighty Sinner is saying that his scariest thing now is sneezing. Oh boy. Easy Mo's, congrats on the Tyrrell's might find. Yeah, it happens. I just need to get some of that luck, you know what I mean? Look at the twisters everywhere. Ooh. Go 38. Kermit said he a country boy? You a country boy like Paul Wall, you mean, or? Paul Wall's a country boy too, but tips on getting back into working out. You just got to do it, pretty much is the only tip. You just force yourself to do it. You just will yourself to make it happen. That's pretty much it. You just, no matter how much you don't want to do it, you just do it anyways. And then the next day, no matter how much you don't want to do it, you have to do it anyways. I would say about the only tip is, and this is for people that are in my elderly advanced age, is that don't hurt yourself. Getting actually hurt, and I'm not talking like I did bench press and now my pecs are sore, like, and my triceps are sore, like how I, like, the things that have been the worst for me is like I try to lift too heavy or something like that, or I don't like warm up enough, and then I'm like, oh, I just destroyed my neck, and now I'm probably not gonna, you know, I can't go back to the gym for 2 months, you know, so just don't hurt yourself. Besides that, you just gotta go. Paul Wall's from Houston. Well, that's not, he said he was country boy. Paul Wall said he was a country boy, but then big seedy bottoms fill him up with joy. That's, so he says anyways. I can take his word on it. Llama quit his ladder run. I don't know nothing about that, Kev. He must have just decided he didn't want to play the ladder anymore, huh? Or maybe, I don't know what he ended up going. Ooh, from 45s there. I don't know what he started doing. Or whatever. Oh, he was playing StarCraft the other day, wasn't he? Yeah, he must just wanted to do something else. Makes sense. Checks out. Phil Wall. Yeah. I just need a grill. All right, I guess I'll go ahead and host for the next game, this TZ, whatever, Tower Tombs, I guess. Even though it's not my thing, though. Can't get out. Best workout is the one you will do, says Savior Kid. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. F says he motivates himself to work out with Shania Twain music. I mean, yeah, there you go. With a grill saying Oxy. Yeah, you know. Got my teeth gleaming like I'm chewing on aluminum foil. Hey, we're gonna hit the PC Tunes. If anyone wants to hop some of these TV tunes, we got an open one here too. Phil 39, password of QW. Say this, my character is not exactly the best for down here. Maybe we'll, it's looking a little better. There's a lot of ghosts sometimes, and usually if I was a Novasork, I'd be like, oh, let's effing go, ghost, but yeah. Illuminati foil. Kermit, this guy. Now that song Grills by Paul Wall, actually, it's so ridiculous of a concept. I actually kind of like that song. So, it's kind of funny some of the things that I like and don't like. What's your gear? Boy, super standard like caster setup. just with a Jalals instead of a Shaco at the moment. So Enigma, Hodo, Spirit, you know, all that kind of stuff. So Pyramids. Whoa! Where did all my... Oh, Merc dead. Everything dead. Call to Arms ran out. My goodness. Boy. I guess I'll hop back to town and get my mercenary. My goodness. Fred said he's getting back into the strength training. That's exciting for him. Yeah. I just, with my back and neck problems, I feel like I can never really, like, lift super heavy. What is this guy doing? This guy... Someone got to shake up. I can't, but yeah, I can't really, like, load the bar up anymore, because I'll feel like I'm going to hurt myself, so... I just kind of go and I just kind of do. Essentially. Try to do as much as I can without an amount of weight that's not going to hurt myself, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Oh, Kermit, yeah, I did see you post a picture of you got a Burroon last night. Congrats on that. Yeah. Monday Slay and Mark making welcome in. Yeah. Monday slaying. Light and more reps. Yeah. That's what I try to do. A lot of times I'll do lighter and I'll try to do more reps, and then I'll, like, when I do my set, put the weight down, I'm like, man, I could have done a few more there. I pussed out. But try my best. That's what I try to do though, G-Stacks. You exactly what I try to do. I mean, it's not like I do incredibly light. I don't know how strong or not strong I am as well, so yeah, see, these ghosts really give me problems down here. But yeah, when I bench, I only put on, I only ever go up lately to 185 on the bar, so squatting, the most I'll put on there is like 225 is the most I'll ever put on there, because like I don't want to hurt my back or something. And deadlifting, yeah, I do not deadlift at all anymore, Fred. Nothing. I do no pulling motion where I bend at the waist. I can't even. Oh, I forgot that was in there. I don't do bent over rows. I don't do seated rows. I don't do nothing even remotely along those lines anymore. Nothing bent at the waist. No pulling motion where I bend at the waist. That's how I hurt my back every time, so. Yeah, bench 185 for 5. That's about what I do, to be honest. After 5, if I don't have a spot, I don't go any more than that. I used to be able to do quite a bit. Well, I don't know about quite a bit more. A little bit more. But yeah, with no spot, I don't want to go too crazy either, so. 225 is a lot. Well, I don't know, maybe. 225 is a lot but it's not even my body weight, right? So I weigh right about exactly at 230 right now, so. Like benching 185, which is 50 pounds under my body weight. It's all a relative thing too, because like 50 pounds under my body weight isn't the same as somebody who weighs 130 and benches 50 pounds under their body weight, you know, like not the same thing. But yeah. RDLs, Roman deadlifts, yeah, I thought about, I don't know, I thought about maybe trying something like that, but starting off with really lightweight for a while. I don't know. I'm pretty nervous to try anything like that nowadays, to be honest, since I literally was doing seated rows when I hurt my back the last time and missed. I couldn't sit here and stream for like a week because my back hurt so bad I couldn't even sit. That's always devastating. Flail from normal cows. Flail from normal cows. Sorry I didn't see that for a minute there. Durduno. It should, but I feel like you shouldn't really have to Larzik a flail to get 4 sockets. Four-socketed flails are common enough to find that I feel like you should just find one somewhere. But I believe it technically does, yes. Hinging's awesome for long-term health. Well, being paralyzed from the waist down is not good for long-term health, so... Oh, what did I even grab on accident? Yeah, like rupturing your disc and and then like shearing your spinal cord off and then being paralyzed from the waist down, not good for long-term health. I'm half exaggerating, but also half saying the truth, because like I can't do it. Yeah, I mean, different people have different like injuries or whatever you want to call it, and you have to work around them. You know, old people, so this is what it is. I do wish I could. I wish I could go back to deadlifting and all that stuff. But I used to deadlift. I used to rip deadlifts. Rip them. But too scared. Favorite build outside Nova, asks Caster. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a favorite because I don't really have favorites. I more so have anti-favorites, like builds I don't like more so than builds like then these are my favorites, you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely old man DMC. If you hurt yourself doing an exercise, could be an indication you need strengthening those muscles. Well, it can, but yeah, I mean, I hurt my back at work back before I started doing this full time. I bulged or ruptured a disc or something like that. Probably just bulged, I guess, but it pinched my pinched a nerve. Leg went numb for a while. Took me months before I could like lift again or anything. Really took me weeks before I could walk right again. Then I hurt my back again doing something else, and then I went back to the gym finally again, and then I hurt my back at the gym, and then I hurt my back at the gym again, and then I hurt my back riding a bike, and then I hurt my back again at the gym. So I mean, like, it's probably been 6 or 7 times I've hurt my back now in the last like 5 years, to where I had to take like months off from going to the gym. So yeah, after a point, it's just like you guys got to work around it, your injuries or whatever, you know. JD off to work, peace out. But yeah, in general, I do agree. Deadlifting, rowing, and all those things are good for everybody if you can do them. It's similar to somebody like, I mean, I don't know, it's you know, I tore my AC joint on my left shoulder, so I gotta when I overhead press, I can't go all the way. I have to stop like this. I can't quite get all the way with this shoulder. So that's how high I go when I dumbbell press. So, you know, you got to work around different things, you know. 38. I'm 38 at the moment. 3 energy drinks a day keep the doctor away. Science, Jeezy. Science! Hardcore Mosaic Pathless says my favorite character in build. I mean, it might be. Can't prove it isn't. Not worth injuring yourself, but doing it less weights, perfect form. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about trying, Fred. I might just do it, but have just maybe, like you said, I feel like 135 deadlifting is like nothing. So maybe I'll just throw on 135 and just do it on my leg day. Like maybe even do that as a warm up, maybe for squats, because I can squat fine. But something about deadlift, it's got to be like that's the deadlifting I hurt myself one time doing. Seated rows, I did one time doing bent over rows. I hurt my back one time. So like, it's something about pulling exercises that also like compress the spine or whatever. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. I mean, start with the bar. I mean, get out of town. I'm gonna start with 315 and then we'll go from there. Just joking. Just joking. Yeah, pretty much any of the exercises I do, it's kind of my, obviously, routine, my warm-up routine or whatever. I always do either just the bar for like 15, kind of like slow. That's pretty much what I do with everything, whether bench or squatting or anything like that. Yeah, just do just the bar for like 15 like slow reps, and then put about half weight on there, maybe, of what I want to do, and then do a regular like set-ish, another warm-up set essentially, kind of like that. Jefferson curls. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard that name before. Well, I've heard the name Jefferson before. That's just a Jefferson curl I've never heard of. Yeah. Can I brag about my tennis elbow? Sure can, DMC. Sure, go for it. Savior, I think maybe you're talking about the back, I believe. Once it goes, it never fully comes back. I think you're talking about like your back and whatnot. And if you are, then I agree. My back will never be right again. It'll just never be right. Unless maybe you're talking about strength. Could be. Okay, almost dying here. All right, we'll hop to the next. Oh no, this isn't empty. Never mind. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Oof. Those guys scare me. We do have some open spots, by the way. If anyone interested here, Phil39, password is QW, but also we are almost done, so you can hop in here and then we can jump to the next game. It looks like this is pretty much the last area here. No mosaics, by the way. All right, let's go ahead and hop to the next game. Let's go to 40. No mosaics, but Phil40, password QW. RDL's lower back straight. Yeah, I do know. I know about Roman deadlifts. I've never really done those a lot, though. What am I doing? I almost did it again. That's how I sold my SOJ the other day. I clicked the wrong spot and then I just like forgot what I was doing. This guy. How much poison res do I got without these? It is still maxed anyways, huh? I think maybe I'll just toss those on and... yeah, we'll hang on to those for now, I guess. What do we got here? Whatever. Toe rune. Ammon rune? Yammon? I honestly could use Mage Fist, so we'll grab those. I kind of could use those. We'll gank him. Someone could, use Laying of Hands. We got our giveaway page. Someone's got a lot of stuff they don't wanna. Sure. Whiz Spike, Laying of Hands again. Sure. Right. We'll throw that on the giveaway side if someone needs it. Did anyone hop out there yet? Everyone's grabbing all the free stuff? Yeah, by the way, once again, Phil40, password QW if anyone's interested.
Thank
you. Sinope says asymmetrical torso, you say. So you can't do squats good, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of got less mobility in one shoulder and the other too, but mine's from injuries. Yeah, I get you. Martial arts with not mosaic? That'd be fine. Well, yeah, nobody would do that, though. A regular martial art assassin? Just to have a meh build, it takes like 10 high runes. When you could just use a few mid runes and you could have the most powerful build in the game. So we still do have a few open spots. By all means, I know a lot of you guys are at work, so I'm, But if anyone is interested in wanting to join, Phil40 with password is QW on the America's Ladder server. If you want to join in, get some experience, get some levels, maybe grab a drop or two. I can't touch these guys, so good luck. You guys can make it happen. L123. Yeah, Savior, I don't remember what mine exactly is, so. Also, I don't remember if they start at the top or the bottom, so mine is right down near the bottom there, so. Right down near the bottom. Oh, and my neck always bugs me too. Hence why I stretched and hurt my neck. Fred says, well, I'm slow and fast. Yeah, I guess I should have specified there. I guess it's more of like really slow down and then like kind of fast up, more or less. I guess I go really slow at first and then I do some, I have no weight and I'm standing up. So, but you get what I'm saying. After I did it, I was like, this looks so stupid. What am I doing? Oh well. Fred says I'm between sets right now. My set was last week. You'll get back to it though, Fred. I know you. I know you. JC saying he needs a finish hell, still needs gear. Best of luck on the gear drops. OG Duriel doing chest right now. Monday, International Chess Day. Oh, I didn't get rid of all that stuff. Oh, well. Like this. Everybody knows Monday's International Chess Day. Every bench press just covered. Broccoli-haired kids everywhere. What's up with high schoolers and having broccoli hair, by the way? Back in my day. Atanis, yo, welcome in. Outlaws up here on the doing legs. Gotcha. Yeah, legs. I didn't hit them legs yesterday, but then I pushed through and did some cardio today. Oh! Nievo, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Ooh. I guess we'll hop down. Why not? YOLO. Appreciate the generosity. Ortrune, I nailed it. I got it. We can grab all this stuff out of here. Whoop. Sideshow Bob. Now, high school kids love their broccoli hair. Yeah. Frosted Tips is where it's at. Yeah, I was about to do that today, but I decided not against it. Do we have a Tal Rush's Tombs? Everyone's down there except for me. Does Guess see what up? Got this one. No, back in the day, we're like emo swooping it up. Out with the flu, Caleb says. Hopefully get better soon. That's unfortunate. Biv says, should I tell my wife it's International Chess Day? I mean, depends what context, I suppose, Biv, but, you know. Dumbbells more than the bar, says OG. I get you. Yeah, for me, at certain points, like, for bench press, it's one of those ones that uses enough weight that I really don't like trying to fling the dumbbells up, you know. When you have like a 75-pound dumbbell in each hand, you know what I mean? It's just like not a fan personally, but I mean, I do dumbbell press, you know. Usually dumbbells would be inclined for me anyways, but you know. I guess we have some down here. That's just the reason I don't like it as much, I guess. Sometimes. For dumbbell, like dumbbell press specifically, like a dumbbell bench press essentially. W stream watching from South Africa. Yathine, welcome in. Go.
Donated 10 Bulgarian levs through super chat. It's playing time. I'ma be joining soon on D2R hype is real lol.
Hype. Tanis, thank you for that 10 Bulgarian money. I forgot what it said now. Lev. Bulgarian Lev. Appreciate you. You slayer. G-Stex's healthy eating had me feeling weird. Oh yeah? Like, that's weird. Strange. This looks pretty cleared out. I think we'll probably hit the next one, huh? Da-da-da. Love to hear you getting after it though, G6. Fred says, I have no idea. The kids at your daughter's school are just dumb. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Because if I go to the gym after I pick my daughter from school, all the high schoolers are there. They just, I don't know. Just their broccoli hair, really. I don't understand it. Like, it doesn't look good. Do they all perm their hair so that it's like kind of curly like that? So that it all sits up on top of their head with it shaved on the sides like that? I don't know. I don't mean to sound like a boomer or anything, but there's nothing evil about it or anything. It just... Bieber made it popular? Bieber made broccoli hair popular? I thought Bieber has like straight hair. When we were in high school, people would say that like the straight hair down was like Bieber hair. Now Bieber's known for broccoli hair too? Yeah, wait, people have hair? It's a good story. Nievo said a bunch of Gen Z kids were at the movies talking Gen Z, and it was... You're like, get away from that tornado, fam. I'd be running from that, no cap, on God. That's exactly what they were saying, right? Ugh. G-Stack said, no choice. I gotta start eating better and doing cardio. You'll end up in the emergency room. True story, true story. Yeah, it's definitely good for you. I'm proud of you, G-Stacks. Keep it up. It's not the easiest. Not the easiest. By any means. The yo is used too much. Yo! I guess I don't know. I mean, I say yo all the time. Or there's like yo, 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 yo. Like that. When they're trying to get like the attention of the crowd to say their piece. Did I go through a phase curly on top thing? Only known that from a YouTube short I saw. Oh yeah, I guess Kermit, I never knew that. I thought it. I'm pretty sure that it wasn't a Bieber thing. I'm pretty sure that came from Patrick Mahomes. That's what I thought, anyways. It's not really important necessarily, but Doobie Dove, welcome in. Let's Go is used too much. No way, Sullen. Let's Go is not used enough, in my opinion. Not enough. I say that all the time, so. See, if I do it, it's fine. If other people do things, then it's not fine. Everybody knows that. We're at fill 40 right now. We're all filled up at the moment, though, Mushmeyer. So you can definitely hop in when we get an open spot. The over dramatic yo. Oh, like someone's just telling the story, like, you'll never guess. My mom said I had to be home by 9 o'clock tonight, and they're like, yo! Yo! It's almost like the Valley Girl type of thing in Legally Blonde. It's like, shut up. Like, you gotta be home by 9 o'clock. Like, shut up. Why do you keep telling me to shut up? Yeah, the bruh one is, that's for sure. One of my nieces, it's like, how old are they now? 12? My sister's like, stop calling me bro. I'm not your bro. I'm your mom. I tell you what to do. That's not exactly what she says, but you know. Oh, speaking of Skibbity, I was walking through Meijer the other day, which is like a department store slash grocery chain in this area. There was, I'm pretty sure it was a Skibbity toilet board game. I kid you not. Just like at a normal store. Bring back Hell Yeah from the Stone Cold era. Ooh. Fred said calling a girl dude was bad enough before, but then calling him bruh, even worse. Bruh. Yeah. I'm gonna go full boomer for a second. Saying everything's so satisfying bugs the crap out of me. That's one that really bugs me. Everything's so satisfying. So satisfying. Phil has that Ohio Riz. Ohio Riz. I feel like that's not a compliment. Anything to do with Ohio is negative, so devastating. Plus, yeah, having the charisma of an Ohio man, I feel like that's an insult. Also, the word's charisma, by the way, not Riz. Suburban kids imitating gangbangers. I think that's probably the end. We'll go to 41. It's more so it is kids mimicking, but I think it's more of maybe that's originally where it did come from. Oh yeah, but it's just what they see in YouTube videos. That's what it is. Yeah, Tim understands. Says his daughter's all bored with the everything's so satisfying. I'm sure I know where that one came from too. It's all the kids watching those like making slime with Emily or whatever those weird YouTube videos are, like a 40-year-old lady just like playing with slime that she just made. Oh my gosh, like putting the sprinkles in the slime and folding the slime, it's so satisfying. I'm like talking to my daughter, I'm like, babe, turn this off, and you can't watch old people playing with toys anymore, okay? Or kids, nobody playing with toys. You can no longer ever watch any video or TV show of anything that's just people playing with toys. Okay? Ivleth. I've never heard that one before, I'm gonna be honest, so I'm too boomer for that one. Poison, lightning, walk, run, hit, recovery, MF. Those are kind of good. Poison, walk, run, hit, recovery. Yeah, I mean, those are kind of good. I wish they were all higher, but... Is a video game now a toy, though? Yes, yeah. She couldn't watch people playing video games either. I mean, when you're an adult, you can do whatever you want. Because the difference being, and I don't know for sure, I would recommend you to follow this advice. If you had a choice between watching a 38-year-old man play video games or go hang out with, like, your friends, like, go golfing and have a couple beers and hang out with your buddies, you should probably go golfing and hang out with your buddies. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to, like, cost myself money here or anything. Cost myself ad revenue by you guys watching, but... kids watching people play those games, they were substitutes for friends is what it was. That's what my daughter would, what really was the thing that was like the nail in the coffin, I guess you call it, was that Ryan's toy review. And I took that stuff away from my daughter. I was like, turn it off now, and I turned the TV off, and I was like, get upstairs right now, you're not watching that anymore. And she started like screaming, and she's like, no, I want to hang out with Ryan. Why can't I hang out? Why can't I play with Ryan? And I like, wow, you're never watching this again because you're not playing with Ryan. You're watching some kid play in a video. Like, you don't even, like, her kid brain didn't understand that she wasn't actually friends with this kid. And I was like, this is over. Like, no questions asked. I don't care how much you cry. You're never watching this again. You're never watching it ever again. Yes, horrifying. That's exactly how I felt. Kind of. I mean, I wasn't horrified. I was like, dang it, I messed up. It's pretty much, I was disappointed in myself, really. And I knew you could easily correct it at that age. You just take it away, and it doesn't matter how much she cries and screams. I don't back down. So, you know, this is what it is. It was more so disappointed in myself, yeah, pretty much. Copy, not friends with Phil. I see what you guys are doing to me here. Sinope says, I'm 40. These are the takes I'm here for, yeah. These are the takes I'm here for. Yeah, if you had a choice, just go hang out with your friends. That's what I need to do more of, to be honest. Get out of the house. Stop being well, not a bum. I mean, I'm making videos and streaming and stuff, but taking my daughter to dance and, well, I don't have to take her to dance anymore, so I don't claim that, but cheerleading and softball's coming up and basketball and, but yeah, school. Any good drops? A few here and there, nothing crazy, so. I missed a couple therapy to watch you, Phil. What are you saying? You skipped therapy to come watch Phil? Yeah, exactly what you don't want to do. Kermit said he had to cut his son off completely from YouTube. He gets under supervision. Yeah, that's a great idea there. I also cut her off completely from YouTube. She still doesn't watch it, but that's because she doesn't want... You know, it's just too arduous for me to, like, approve everything she's watching, so she just stopped using it, to be honest. But yeah, when I would watch, like, she's watching, like, a 28-year-old guy playing Roblox or something, and he's just like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like, oh my gosh, can you believe what's going on here? This is crazy. And I'm like, what is this 30-year-old man doing? Like, you're not watching this anymore. He was like acting like a little kid, but he was like 30. Literally, like, he shaved, but it was like a shadow like this, like the beard shadow, but he was, you know, because he really probably had a really thick beard, but he shaved it to look younger. I was like, this is creepy. Like, this is done. Like, you're not watching this man anymore. Yeah. And the thing is, I mean, you can't say for sure, I guess. But what I'm sure happened is this guy was like 17 and started making these videos, and then 10 years goes by and he wants to keep making the same videos and keep raking in the dough, but now he's a 27-year-old man. You know what I mean? Like, that's probably what happened. But still. Like, I feel like in that content, you have to pivot. Yeah, up here a minute ago, Jason L saying a parasocial relationship as a child, way different than an adult. I mean, kinda, yeah. Because as an adult, you can like watch and also not, and also understand that it's not like the same thing as having a friend that you call up and talk to, and or you know, go golfing with, which is the example I use, but or go bowling or whatever, or go have a beer with, go have dinner with. It's not exactly the same thing, right? Sundercharm. Because I think that's kind of what happens with a lot of kids nowadays. Strictly speculating here, so believe whatever you want, but like if you grow up like that, you don't think it's weird to not have any friends that you talk to in real life, you know what I mean? And I feel like you definitely want to have IRL friends, not just all online friends. Stop it. Phil, I wrote you, but you never write back. Gee, Stacks. Yo, I'm going golfing with Sweet Phil on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, a totally remote golfing with friends experience. I'll go golfing while I'm streaming myself golfing, and then you guys can all go golfing while I'm golfing, and you can seem like we're golfing together. There you go. Capturing a whole new market. Well, I guess Stick says even IRL friends can turn out to be fake friends. I mean, I guess I get what you're saying, but I get what you're saying. Rent out a whole golf course and we all come. Yeah, right. People fly in from like Belgrade and Paris and I don't know, Mandu, go golfing. Sure. Flawless Emerald. Can I pick it up? Guess so. Finally got it. But anyways, I think I dropped my Vex down in the tombs. Let me know if you find it. Yeah, I'll let you know. Erengeth, I think. I'll let you know when I find it. I'll get it to you. Right down the street. What's a street, Kermit? That's a weird autocorrect. Usually autocorrect corrects you to like a real word. no arguing, fellas. I don't know, something happened there that I missed, but yeah, no arguing, fellas. No name calling. That's what I was trying to say. Still don't know. Don't know. Nope. Is that from that comedy thing that you sent me and it was not very funny? It was mediocrely funny. Where am I from? Michigan. Austin. I am from Michigan. 248. Okay. All right. We should double check and look into what the... Pull it up real quick. Next terror zone is. I'll be fine. Ares Plateau. Ooh. TZ Thresh Shocket incoming. No, I did not like that that skit thing that you guys sent me. Was not a big fan. I mean, I couldn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to the first part, and then somebody said that later it got funnier, and then I skipped to about the 2/3 mark, and I was like, I just don't find this funny. Do not find this funny. Let's see what time we got here. 2:49. Boo. Get out of town. Do I watch Andrew Schultz? He's okay. He's okay. Kind of back and forth on Andrew Schultz, to be honest. Andrew Schultz is funny, but when he tries to be smart, that's when I don't like him. When he tries to be not a comedian. Actually, I say this. When he tries to be not a comedian, that's when I'm back and forth on him. He's usually always he's always kind of funny. Ugh. JC says grown men arguing on the internet. That doesn't happen. Yeah, well. This is not a place for that kind of anarchy. Like Bill Burr? Bill Burr. No, not like Bill Burr. Bill Burr's always funny. Bill Burr, always hilarious. Mainly it's his hair. His hair is just like mine, so I gotta represent. Gear rundown, best friend Joe. We got all the normal caster stuff. Enigma, Hoto, Spirit. The only thing like off the normal caster setup is I have a Jalal's main. Thoughts on the new... Oh, you're asking Tomac thing. Fred's wanting me to go political here. Okay, all right. My favorite. My favorite. No, I'm not mad at you, Fred. I kind of half said something like that, so I get what you're I get what you're getting at. Half, but didn't really, but I can see how I could have thought that or whatever. Righteous Gemstones. I don't know. Let's see. Righteous Gemstones. Is that a movie or something? I don't know. DMC. I don't know what that. I don't know what that is. I don't know the reference. Oh, someone already cleared all over here. Look at that. Oh, and it said Sinope TV said he turned 40. You got a bunch of friends flying in. Nice. Like Airbnb. Getting after it. Ooh. Enjoy. Be safe. Average amount of runs for a bird from LK. Oh boy, I don't know the average. I don't know the average offhand, but it's like 2,500 or something like that, I think. I don't know if that's accurate for sure, but all right, how do you get out of here? Like a maze. Oh. Do I play D4 at all? No, I haven't played D4 since before the expansion came out. Not my cup of tea. What do we got here? 56. Where are we at on our run here too? Yeah, it looks like it's empty. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call it a day on the run there. I think I'm just gonna go hit some quick magic find runs and then probably just hit this. I think it's terrorized. What's his name next? So appreciate you guys. Had fun running with y'all. Terrorized thresh shacket. Cup of tea. I guess black tea, but I don't drink tea very often. Like hot tea. I mean, I'll Arnold Palmer, but I don't really do a lot of tea, I guess. Come on. 10 to life? Is that even legal? Oop, let me sit back in my chair a little bit here. I don't know why I'm like lean forward like I'm in the middle of a tight Call of Duty team deathmatch or something here. One button dash expansion was kind of meh. Yeah, I never even tried it. I just don't have interest in playing it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, fellas. A 1v1 on Rust? Yeah, right. No, more like, yeah. No, what's it called? Oh, Ground Wars Rockets on Rust. That's where it was at. Ground War Rockets on Rust. Hey, you want to be alive for no more than a quarter second? You spawn in, you take one step to the right, jump, shoot as many rockets as you can, you're dead within 3 seconds. Oh, somehow I killed 6 people. Cool. Let's go. See if I can snag a high rune off of one of these monsters out here real quick, huh? $79. Just got one more minute till this Terrazone, so we'll just hang out to that. This is where the Burr Rune's going. Right here is the Burr Rune. Guaranteed. Whoop. Oh, a Geed's Grand Chime. Let's go! Unexpected. I keep getting ones that are just slightly better magic find, but then the other stuff's less. So I'm like, do I want to get one more magic find, or... I mean, do I really need reduced vendor price? Yeah, whatever. I could just take out all the monsters around here, but... TZ Threshy. I'm about to pull Tyro's Might from Thresh Socket for the win. It's gonna happen. Laughing in Diablo. Nice. What's going on here? Cast stuff. Of course. I was like, we'll stop and take him out real quick in case he dropped Tyro's Might. But no. Swear it's gonna be it. Don't forget YouTubers, make sure you hit that like button for me over there. Much appreciated. Oh. Thought there was an elite hide in there. Oh, nice. I hate when the tornadoes come out sideways. Real annoying. Ah, they're going backwards. Good old tornado druid. 90 in Texas. Oh my gosh. It's like 38 here in Michigan. Whoops. Didn't mean to go that way. We were up into the 70s not that long ago, but it definitely died off in a hurry. We had like one day in the mid 60s and then a day that was like 73. Typical Michigan maneuver there. The fake spring. Just to really annoy you. Cold, immune to cold and physical. That's disappointing. I was just seeing if I had some random fire skill on something. Guess that'll happen sometimes, huh? Minecraft movie? First time hearing about it, Jeezy. First time hearing about it. Oop. I mean, for two-socketed. Can make us nasty stealth with that. No good. Teleport, teleport. Where's the Tyrrell's Might at, fellas? I thought I was gonna fall for sure. You know what I wonder? Because yeah, Kermit, you said you got a burr rune. Oh, Frigid Highlands next too. That one's a super easy one to get super quick. What the odds of a burr rune dropping off a thresh jacket really is? I was thinking that the other day. It's got to be like 1 in like 70 billion. Oh, by the way, Silent Spins. Round of applause. Finally got dark mode working with it. So it would have had to been players 1. That doesn't matter. Super unique. Hell difficulty. Rune. Burr. Find. Fresh Shocket. 1 in 106,000 kills. 1 in 100. If you're on P. Well, players count wouldn't even change the drop odds for the burr rune either. That's crazy. Burr rune off a thresh shocket. 1 in 106,000 thresh shocket kills. That's pretty crazy, huh? Yeah, Tomac, I went and seen Snow White over the weekend, actually. 2.6 it gave it, huh? How about that? I mean, I didn't go see it because I wanted to. You know how it is sometimes when you're a parent, but it was whatever. It was about as expected, I guess you could say. So. Heroes might on this one. Figure we hit some of these champs along the way here. One of them's gonna give us something good. We know it. How was it? It was exactly what I expected it to be. I don't know. There's some singing. There's Snow White. It's a fairy tale movie. Like, what do you expect? It was nothing like John Wick, I promise you. Nothing like it. Do I mix in push-ups with my push day? Not usually a lot. Usually if I do push-up stuff, that's usually if I don't go to the gym. I have a little routine written on a piece of paper on my desk here somewhere that does involve push-ups, but I usually don't do push-ups at the gym now. They're they're good to do or whatever. There's nothing wrong with them, just not obviously push-ups I can just do at home, so I kind of feel things that I can just easily do at home I usually don't want to do at the gym because I can just wasting money so your kids can smile. Yeah, if I didn't have an 8-year-old daughter, I promise you I would not go to see Snow White. I usually don't spend money either, so I was really out of my realm there, but I decided to go for it. Did it exceed expectations? Not Sunil worded the question properly. I actually think that it did. Expectations were not high when I was. So, if you view it under that lens, I actually think it was better than I thought it was going to be going in. But I guess part of it too is I think going into it too, and maybe I'm just really turning into an old man, but like the singing parts in movies don't seem as bad as they were then. Like the singing parts in movies I don't hate as much as I used to, I guess you could say, for whatever reason. Could probably just my advanced age, so. 10 out of 10. Yeah, when you're drunk, it would be a 10 out of 10. Maybe. I mean, having a couple of drinks kind of makes everything better, right? Hashtag science. Even if it doesn't make them better, it makes them seem better. Oh, Tomac. I mean, I guess you could. The movie theater we went to actually has a bar in it, so. Ooh, almost a Alzheimer. The movie theater we went to, it literally has like a full, not like you're not ordering like a fillet with, or anything, but it's got like full restaurant and like bar and stuff. You can order food and you order it and then they bring it to your seat in the theater. I mean, we didn't order food like that because I'm Phil, but you can. I'm saying you can. Woo, my gosh, guy. He must have the right combo of auras there, really getting after it. Deadeye said he's a sucker for Grease, the film. Yeah, Grease wasn't much my jam, but I don't know. I guess maybe it's just because I've been put in the position to watch so many like Moanas and stuff, you know, things like that. Or like this movie, the new. And this isn't even, Snow White's not even necessarily a musical, but they did add some. My wife was saying anyways, I'll trust her expertise on the topic because I have no idea. She said the old cartoon wasn't really a musical, like there wasn't a lot of singing like the modern Disney ones are, like Frozen and stuff. But they apparently added some for this one, I guess. I don't know. I trust her judgment or her expertise on it, so. Jeezy said, just get the $15 popcorn. Yeah, we did do a popcorn and pop thing. So we did splurge on that one, I suppose, so. Is there some, this is what I'm guessing here. Is there some political thing about Snow White that I'm not aware of? Because anytime people get this upset about a movie, there's always something political about it. It's never about whether it's good or bad. They have their side that says something, and they have to be on that side. There must be something here that I'm missing. Because there's a few comments of people that are really angry about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Couple, yeah, okay, there you go. I figured when I seen people were mad about Snow White. Okay, well that makes more sense then, because yeah, people they make their opinions on whether something's good or bad, whether they're supposed to like it or not. Snow White is too woke. That's one person saying that. Interesting. Okay, gotcha. So anyways, I guess maybe we'll just stop talking about it then. One of the actresses got mad about something. Could be that too. I'm not really sure. I think we'll just go ahead and stop talking about it then, since there's some political thing about it. There's no winning when you start talking, because when it comes about politics stuff, people will never change their minds, so. And I'm not going to try to. We're going to slay the demons and find ourselves Asterios Might. Nope. I see some jokes coming in. I know you guys are just joking, but we're changing topics, and I know there's a little bit of delay on the stream too, so I might have said that and it's just coming through now, but we all good. No one's in trouble or nothing, but yeah, we're just we're gonna swap topics. Let's see. Anyways, I see a few more comments coming in. I'm just going to assume that maybe the stream delay is longer than I think. So we're just going to change the topic about, no more Snow White, I guess. I thought that would be a great topic for stream, watching Snow White. You guys can make fun of me about it. I had to go to the movies and spend money, and I hate it, but never mind. But anyways, Asterios Might, huh? It's really rare and stuff. We slay it, boys. There we go. Hi-oh. I've seen a bunch of monsters decide to take them out. You know how I am. No good. 38. Oh. Oh, no, yeah, I didn't see that comment, Fred. I don't know a lot about pop culture. That other person, Fred, is that the person that played the other person in Snow White? The evil lady, witch, or stepmom, or whatever? Isn't that her name? And Superwoman, yeah, okay. Gotcha. But anyways. Couldn't remember. I don't, well, first of all, I don't remember things great sometimes. But yeah. I thought there was a champ around here somewhere. Oh, maybe I got him. I don't know. Tyrell's Teasy Jungle. Yeah, it's a lot of density there, so that's cool. Makes sense. Checks out. Wait, Jungle. Flare Jungle. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I confused myself in my own brain there for a second. Thoughts on the Lions off-season moves? Yes. Someone did ask me about that semi-recently on what I thought of what how much they've done or haven't done. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Man, but they actually, now that I think about it, over even the last couple more weeks, they've signed like 9, oh boy. They've signed like 9 more corners. Like they must be planning on not drafting any corners or something. So that's the only thing that kind of scares me. We did get a good corner. He was supposed to be one of the best corners in the league, I guess. Like one of the best available, I should say, free agents. So I got to be happy about that. We haven't done a ton in free agency, but what are we going to do, right? I mean, we have 2 good running backs. Maybe we could have done something receiver-wise. Tim Patrick's not exactly the GOAT, but and JMO, you know. I'm content with it, and it's going to be depending on what the draft ends up doing. So far I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Plus, I feel like you can't do as much, and there's always finagling you can do with the salary cap, but like it seems like some teams can always find more money to do stuff, but we are a little bit like held up by the Goff contract, which is just what happens when you have a veteran quarterback that you have to re-sign to start, and who has put up good stats. So, you know, if you got Jaden Daniels, you also, or Drake May, you have 70 trillion salary cap, but you know, I think it's satisfactory. Kind of mess salary cap this year, Jeezy says. Yeah, maybe. And I just don't, personally, I don't, I guess you could say I don't know about, or I don't follow it enough to know, like, what everything that's with the, what you call it, the free agents, like all the free agents that are available, and what's actually logical we could get, and blah, 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 so. Zelander, is that X3 Lander? I don't know which way to pronounce that, but says you've only been playing for a few months, got Tyros already. Of course you have. Wow, why am I getting wrecked so bad? I probably didn't battle order up here either. Of course you did. You know, congrats on finding the, it's just a rare item, it's not even good, but another one, bro. Yeah, not the best for farming this either, so Bill and the 7 Metalheads. There probably is some movie like that. Fireball Jones underrated. Are you talking about Daniel Jones there, Fred? Or is that Fireball Jones? I guess I don't remember the... Oh, speaking of, here's a good one. Jameis Winston to the Giants. What do you think that means? It was only a 2-year, $8 million contract, so it's not like they're signing him to be their GOAT, like to be their future or something, but like, do you think they're signing him as like a backup plan in case they don't get Aaron Rodgers? Or like, what is, anyone who watches NFL football, what's your opinion on that? I'm not sure what to think of it. I did see some mock drafts that had them projected Shadur Sanders or whatever, which I don't know what to think about that either. The main reason, because I have Malik Neighbors in my keeper league, and I kind of want to keep him a lot, and I'm probably I'm going to, but I obviously want the best thing to happen for him. So Neighbor's gonna be crazy. Yeah, that would be wicked. That would be wicked. probably drafting a quarterback, says Mr. Jiggles. Yeah, I think possibly, maybe, for sure. Yeah, maybe. To be honest, when I stop and think about it now, it probably doesn't mean anything. Oh, Tim Patrick is Fireball Jones. I guess I don't remember that nickname. I guess here in Michigan we don't call him Fireball Jones, or maybe they do on sports radio, and I kind of forgot. I don't know, but Karen Rogers. Yeah, I don't know about him. With the stuff going down with the Jets last year, yeah, I'm not really sure what to think about that. And then they were like, "Yeah, your services are not needed anymore. Get out of here." Like when they got Aaron Glenn, he's like, "Yeah, I don't want someone in here like essentially trying to rule the team over me." I mean, Rodgers was so good for so many years, though, but I don't know if he can still do it, really, right? So. Yeah, for my keeper of neighbors, I don't know that I would really want. I don't think I would want Aaron Rodgers to be quarterback over Jameis Winston. I think I'd rather want Jameis Winston, to be honest. Just slinging it. Ash saying he thinks Winston will start when they draft a rookie. He'll start for the first part of the season or something along them lines. Very well could be. Very well could be. That's kind of a thought I had as well. So hard. Fred says he hopes Rodgers makes the Jets look stupid. You hope they make Aaron Glenn and the Jets look stupid. Yeah, I'm not really a big Jets fan. They have perpetually made wrong choices, right? I feel like the Giants do too, so I don't like Rodgers either, so I mean, he was a conference rival for a decades. Fine, we'll grab this, I guess, sure. And beyond just that, like, he is old, super old, coming up, well, torn Achilles a year removed, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, year and a half or whatever it is. But him and Cousins, oh my gosh, that guy's toast. I wonder if what's gonna happen with him, because like Penix is starting, I'm pretty positive, this season, even though Cousins is owed like 74 million this year or something crazy, or against the cap. It's just weird. Just crazy. PoE 2, did I no, I never I'm not a Path of Exile guy. Fantasy footballer, you say, Fred, up here a minute ago? I missed the context there, but I do watch the fantasy footballers. Oh, it's a nickname from the Fireball Jones is a nickname from fantasy footballers. I put it together. It's hard for me to do that. Second year always better after Achilles. We'll have to. It's so. The thing is I don't know how much the Achilles. I know you got to push off the foot. Or wait a second, didn't Rodgers Achilles was a non-plant foot, and then Cousins was the plant foot, which I think matters. Cousins never ran anyways. Rodgers did a little bit more. Yeah, no, we'll have to see. It's always a wild card, I'd say, when you're 40 years old, right? 40-year-old NFL player, and I'm not even exaggerating here. Like, it's crazy. Tim Patrick, a boring name, gotcha. Yeah, now that you say it, maybe it does kind of ring more of a bell on the fantasy footballers. Gotcha. Degenerate, you can't prove it didn't. Okay. I never did watch that Aaron Rodgers documentary on Netflix. Probably get around to it. I don't know why I just didn't watch it yet. It's kind of you know, football stuff's always up my alley, so Top Secret says, at least you can rely on the good old D2R from Sweet Phil. Better believe it. Better believe it. Welcome in, Top Secret, by the way. Haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome in. Brad says the Foul Clowns. That must be a regional nickname. I haven't heard that one. Where's the rest? Where we go here? Saddle themselves to him. Yeah, I thought it was a crazy contract at the time, but also who would have known he would have popped his Achilles and also then play bad when he came back, as bad as he kind of sort of did. So cool. Welcome in, yo. How would ayahuasca help him? Prove it. Yeah, prove it, Justin. No, I don't know. I was just joking. Like, I don't know. Just a joke. It's like that thing where like does Bigfoot exist, and like prove Bigfoot doesn't exist. Like, you can't prove it, you know? It's kind of a joke. Kind of like when I say my opinion's always right. Like everyone's entitled to their own wrong opinion. Kind of a joke like that. It doesn't fully make sense, you know. Doomsdib. Loot today. Pretty meh. Kind of okay, I guess. Nothing crazy. Skiller here. Little, rune there. Nothing crazy. Was hosting some games earlier. We're just doing hitting some champions on my way out to a terrorized stress socket here, so figured I might as well stop and take out champs on the way too. NFL bans all players from public political opinions until they retire. In a way, I agree with you, but also I kind of don't. But I kind of do, but then I kind of don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just part of living in the world. People are going to have differing political opinions, and you just got to deal with it. That's the way I look at it anyways. Try not to let it fully affect, like... This is just speaking for myself, of course. I'm not saying anyone else has to think the way I am here or not, but, try not to let it affect, like whether you like someone's music, you find out that they're a political opinion that you don't agree with, and you're just like, oh, now these songs I liked before I don't anymore, stuff like that, like... Or sports, or this or that, you know what I mean? So, but, it's just part of life, I guess. Windy City, Wind Druid, OG says. Oh. Does the upped level of terror zones enable all drops? If the terror zone is high level like this, yes. I always forget the number, too. I think as long as you create the game and you are level, like, 80... I think, so, TC 87 items anyways, which would be the rarest uniques. If you're 85, then, like, every monster could have the chance, because terror zones are 2 levels higher than you. If you're 85 and create the game, then every monster could have the chance to drop every unique item. And then there's some other circumstances for other things. But as long as your terror zone's over level 91, like, I think 91 is the one where every item that could drop in the game could drop from that terror zone. Separate the art from the artist. Yeah, kinda. Because, I mean, like, Billie Jean comes on, everyone, you're up dancing, Billie Jean, But, I mean, I'm not gonna say he did some real bad things, am I right? I don't know. Stuff like that. Allegedly. Yeah, I didn't throw that in there. Allegedly. Got my mouse. Mouse cable stuck on something. That's weird. Allegedly. Oh, you were talking about Kanye West. I thought you were... But anyways. Immune to cold and physical. We need to forget that. Where are we up here? Yeah, Fred up here saying watch sports to get away from worrying about other things. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I'm completely picking up what you're laying down. It's kind of what I try to do here, sort of. Does MF affect charm drop rates? I don't believe so, no. So magic find, like right here, this rolled magic, like the game decides whether the item is going to be like a weapon or armor or something like that, a potion, a gem, and like a bunch of other things. And I think charms and jewels are another category. And then if it decides it's an item like this, a weapon or armor, then the magic find applies for the game to determine whether it is magic or white or whatever. Where are you? Wait. Oh, there he is. Finally nailed it. Are you the best D2 player in the world? Of course I am. I don't think anybody would ever say that I was the best D2 player in the world. No. Is Cat's Eye super rare? Not really, no. Cat's Eye's not super rare. Mara's is kind of rare and really good. Wait, 0 Cat's Eye. So you got 3 Maras, 1 High Lord. Guess it's bad luck, huh? Fred says he adjusts during the live broadcast. Yeah, I gotcha. I mean, yeah, I get you. It would be easier that way. Easier. That's not the word I'm thinking of. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Fred. Totally get you. And I guess I kind of essentially agree, kind of, sort of. But not in school. How are we responsible? Oh, wait, did I miss something? Oh, yeah, daughter's not in school today. Yeah, Fred said, okay. Yeah. No school. This is spring break. And by spring break, I mean it's 38 degrees outside. So thank you, Michigan Spring. Appreciate you. This time of year in Michigan, it could literally be 15 degrees or with 3 feet of snow, or it could be 75. Yeah, there was both, because you know you got like the, what do you call it? You know where it shows you your history, or not history, but like pictures you took on this day or whatever. There was both pictures of me and my daughter building snowmen, and also us practicing baseball in the backyard in shorts and t-shirts. Woohoo! I was down to like 11 health right there. Spring break, a break from spring, no? I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, G-Stacks, I don't have to work. I don't have to work. It's spring break. Is that how it works? Speaking of, 3 hour and 11 minutes streaming already. We'll go till, oh man. I wish that, it always annoys me when I'm gonna annoy, what's the word I'm thinking of? It disappoints me when I have to get off stream right when there's like a terror zone that I kind of like running. I know some people probably think it's boring, maybe, but I like running like, you know, terror zones that are kind of quick and easy to run, like Eldish and Shank when it's terrorized. I just like doing those, you know. It gives me a good chance to kind of read chat and I can also kind of like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Kind of get in the zone, I guess you could say, and I can actually think about my responses more in-depthly, I guess you could say, and read chat goodly, mega goodly. Those are words, right? You know. Just got here, Jerry. Yeah, I'll probably be on about another 20 minutes. I'll go up till like 4 o'clock, I think. Then I'll get moving on the day here. Shipashay said he's thinking about going skiing up by Traverse City. Nice. Never went skiing before. Just assumed it was out of my price range, I guess. To be honest, I'm not much of a cold weather outdoor activity kind of person anymore. Fred said, wanted to call in today so bad. Are you not feeling good? Are you under the weather, or just like... Just like, if you're under the weather, I might have missed that. Or forgot. Welcome in, Patch. Yo. Skiing is expensive for the most part, but a lot of fun. Gotcha, okay. Expensive, but fun. Alright, sounds like something I'll never do then. Nothing's fun enough to spend money on. I want it to be warmer so I can go play basketball. So I can just go shoot some hoops, I should say. Have you ever made a fire druid with a dual dragon and a phoenix? Okay, so dragon, phoenix, would it be worth it? I've used a phoenix before, but never with the fire auras. Never like a dragon version, I guess. So I guess no. But phoenix, mega wicked. Kinda, sorta. Ralrune, I'm actually kind of happy about that. Craft another amulet. Sick of work. Ah! There you go. Fred said he's a big fan of the Eldritch Shank Meph. Oh yeah, Meph and Andy. Oh, I better start saving some jewels. I've been chucking them on the ground. Why couldn't that have 2 to like druid skills? 22 to strength with 9 all res. Devastating.
Afternoon.
See, Shipshay, I haven't gone in decades skiing, so I figured it'd be worth the splurge. Just going for it, huh? Well, hopefully you enjoy yourself. You probably will, I'm assuming, so. Cold Plain, Stony Tomb, says DMC. Oh, you know me. Those are some underrated ones, especially early on the ladder, because the monsters are so weak. Extra strong. Okay. Take a potion before he takes me out. All that for what's that called? I don't remember what that is. Something crow something, I feel. Recently wrote of drinking. Did you mean you, Fred, do you mean you quit drinking? Is that what you're saying? You like gave up drinking or whatever? I'm not sure if there was an autocorrect or something there. But yeah, DMC's kind of making a joke that working kind of like alcohol. Source and solution of problems. Kind of funny. I get what you're saying. Yeah, autocorrect. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, there's no doubt alcohol's not good for you. Health-wise, like, more power to you, Fred. First ever summoned Necro. I feel like Napoleon over here, Jerry says. Got his army after him. Best of luck. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's a pretty good, like, good with budget gear type of build. Get yourself a good weapon on your Act 2 mercenary and... Yep. Like your videos. Kiko, what's up? Just got into D2 recently and was watching a lot of your stuff. And guys, appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome in there over on Twitch. Appreciate you. Speaking of, I think I was going to make a kind of a video talking about the budget summon Necro. I think that's kind of next on the docket. I do have like is one that I had like a really old video about, but I wanted to kind of update it to stuff that's more recent. It was actually pre like new rune words and stuff, so not that it's like a complete change, but I have been noticing that some of my videos, like I've been making YouTube videos so long now that they're like out of date. So some of them, not all of them, some of them. Tomax says, why is everything so good, so bad for you? Sometimes it does kind of seem that way. Sometimes. Windy's still viable these days. Nope. See? I told you. Not viable. Go on, Rascal. Just messing, joking around, of course. Of course it's viable. Just as good as it ever was. There, I just wasn't paying attention for a second. Got me good. Matt Javs. Yeah, that was really poor timing, by the way. Yeah, no, this build's great. It's oh, you're dead instantly. No, I'm just joking. You didn't kill me. I don't know what happened there. If I forgot to, I don't know what happened.
What is it?
Oopsie. I really honestly have no idea what happened there. Forget the priest sometimes when you run cast. Nice. Irish Day had 2 beers, didn't taste good. Tasted so bad, you say? Well, if you're not enjoying it, definitely don't do it. For sure. Necro like dancing to... Fred, I have no idea what that one word is. I've never seen it before. Never seen it before. Summon Necro or Faux Pal? He can't decide, Kiko says. Well, both are good budget-wise. Fist of the Heavens is probably better later. So Fist of the Heavens, you're just ever so slightly going to have problems in certain areas, like Eldritch and Shank you can't really do because they're not demons or undead, and a few things like that. That's kind of what you got to decide. I don't know if I would either. I could even tell you which one to do between the two, Fists of Heavens and Summon, because they're both pretty cool. So, Go, what's going on? Welcome in. Race, did your Fireball playthrough, finished it up? Nice. Yeah, you do some of those challenging playthroughs for sure. What's on the MF list today? Well, I'm always just trying to find Tyrell's Might, but anything super hype and cool, really. Teleport. There you go. Hype and cool stuff. Oop. Oh, okay. Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I did not get that. Did not get that at all. Do you think it's worth shopping for 3 martial art, 20 IS to get a few Burja? So shopping, like you're talking about shopping Anya down here? Worth it? I've never shopped this. I've seen people do it. I've never spent the time to get those, so I've heard this takes forever. I've heard it just takes forever. Especially since you can't dive through the portal real fast anymore. I forget, there's certain ones. Almost got him. I don't know, I think maybe just only these bases you're supposed to have. Like this one, nobody really cares about. Maybe. I think he was talking about Napoleon Dynamite, maybe. Was fictional. Oh, shopping gloves. I thought you said something about. Oh, I thought you misspoke when you said the things on the gloves. So shopping for the gloves. If it's what you want to do, it could definitely be worth it. I've heard. I forget. Was it Biv or was it somebody else? Somebody. One of the legendary community members, somebody I know on here, they did that. They started the season shopping gloves and then traded them for, you know, value stuff, you know what I mean? But that's like if you, that's what you want to do. Some people drives them crazy. Whoever it was, I remember they were looking for 220 Javas and it took them like 16 hours. They kept finding other types of gloves instead of the ones they want. The ones they wanted, I guess, so. Wait, where did I... If that's the way I remember the story anyways. Took him 16 hours of shopping to get 220, whatever gloves they were looking for. Jamel, what's going on? Sup? Welcome in. Bow Pally greater than all, Sinru says. Well, you know. So it's your favorite, I assume, there. War Fork. Perfect run. Oh, Tomac, you guys just messing with each other. Gotcha. So yeah, Jan, yeah, shopping for the gloves. I guess I would say it's worth it. You know what I wonder? How long, if you picked up and identified every glove, how long before you got that kind of stuff? Because no one ever really identifies magic gloves from my understanding, right? I wonder if it would be like something you could find along the way like that. Must not be easy to do because I never hear anybody doing it, so. One F on hell difficulty. Yeah, it sounds unfortunate, Dash. Unfortunate. Dick says I'm doing it. you're ripping, identifying all the magic gloves. Best of luck. I know every once in a while I'll ID gloves. I found a few, like 3 to javelin with little other things, but never increase attack speed. But I mean, I don't identify very many, so. Yeah, it's just hard from this end. I never know if people are kidding or not there, Tomac. But I do know who I do know who Napoleon is, and kind of all about the story pretty much. $220 Javas and Sin gloves, crafted better afterwards, huh? Yeah, you can get some decent ones, decent stuff crafting there too, huh? I always never wanted to do that because, I don't know, whenever I craft gloves, it takes forever. Just forever. Just forever.
Not in town.
Chances of getting a burr in a single player game kind of hard. Well, it's random, that's for sure. Because I mean, I did get one on day 1, a ladder. But yeah, it was complete luck, super random, you know, like. Ooh, boy. Hard hit right there. Yeah, I'm picking up Chilean down. But a lot of people do go that way, shopping the gloves and then trading them. Or trying to find an item the other way. I feel like few people actually find the runes to make their high rune words. They always find something else to trade to get them, to get the stuff to make it. Oh, miss. Come on. You. Fast clicking fingers, yeah. Well, I got some other stuff that way in the, like, games with other people, but really, the burr rune, I was in a game by myself. Just solo terrorized Cold Plains, I think. Or maybe it's Black Marsh or something. One of those. I'll take your word on that, Tomac. Be glad you're sober. All right, looking at the time here, I think I'm going to call this the final run of the day. And for Phil, my gosh, 3.5 hour stream. That's like the longest stream I've ever done. Oops, get back in. Didn't realize I was going to outer space there. Whoopsie. Appreciate you all joining me on this Monday afternoon. Hop off and start thinking about, take a little break and start thinking about what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. Chicken and something. We'll have to figure out what. So, thank you all for hanging out. We got a bunch of channel support today. Wicked Ball, G-Stacks, Balthazar, a few different super chats. Appreciate you. Mr. Shoot, aka Bit. Joseph, Nievo with the $20 super chat. Atanis, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate you a bazillion. Means a lot. Honestly, I'm not joking. Does make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos on the channel. So I am eternally grateful to each and every one of y'all. So yeah, that being said, peace out, fellas. Don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh, yeah.